Hey guys, Greasy Paws Jr. here, son of Greasy Paws. Here we have the 2010 Chevy Cobalt 4-cylinder 5-speed manual, front wheel drive, transaxle, la-di-da-di-da. So, as mentioned previously, I blew up the clutch in here, being a not very smart person, to say the least. I was attempting to do burnouts and was slipping it. I mean, it was going out anyway, but I just ended up burning it up. But I did manage to limp it home. So here, I'll show you this. We got the transmission in finally. Did the clutch and everything by myself. Had some help with the tranny, getting it in there. I'm about to finish up the last couple of bell housing bolts. And then from there, here we got the subframe, crossmember, core support, whatever you like to call it. It's got the brakes. Once the rest of the bell housing bolts are in, I got the ground wires to do. And then I got the shifter linkage, which is back here. All that's back here. And then we got electrical stuff up here. Doing an oil change in her, because it's got one of those automated computers that keep telling you, oh, do the oil change. I don't know. I like doing 5,000 miles myself and then doing oil change. So I know this might be a weird one. See somebody of my age. Get the dip out of there. So here we got all the mounts. So this is a radiator mount. This one had to come out. These are the tranny mounts here. We got ourselves some brake fluid, gear oil, the axles. But as you can see, we got all the nuts and bolts laid out, all the tools, and we've gone through and put stuff back. But here we got all our wrenches we were using. I recently helped my buddy out do a 4L60 transmission swap in his '04 Trailblazer, and he ended up losing a bunch of bolts and stuff. And to me, that's just not cool. I believe in taking care of your stuff. Something I've learned as a young man is you take care of your tools will take care of you. So anyway, like I say, gotta get the last of the bell housing bolts in it, and then take care of some of the smaller stuff on the transmission. And then from that point, I can do the radiator mounts, get the subframe in, hopefully be done tonight. Quick little update on the Chevrolet S10. So, like say, main line blew out. Really weird spot. It was rubbing underneath the frame on the driver's side cab. And turns out the bearing is shot on this side, and the seal is bad on that side, on the driver's side. So we're going to go ahead and do both of the bearings and the seals on the S10. I've owned this vehicle now for about a year and a half, been driving it. That's pretty much everything squared away for the S10, other than when we go ahead and do the LS swap, which I'm sure my father will make a whole series of that. We're going to do a 5.3 LS with a 5-speed manual. I need a new rear end for it, because these bone stock S10 rear ends ain't going to stick up to it. But that's what's going on with the old S10, and we'll get her back up on the road and have a lot of more adventures. Get the Cobalt done tonight, so we'll have that back on the road. And then maybe if I can convince my dad, we'll eventually back over there. We'll have to eventually do a video of it. Either he's going to do it on his channel, or I might do it on mine. We got a '69 Ford Econoline E300 super van cargo variant we got. And quick story behind that vehicle. My grandfather got it about 25 years ago. My dad drove it around up until found out I was coming into this world. And we actually fired it up for the first time about 3 months ago. And that was the first time I've ever seen it in my lifetime. And I'm doing a restoration slash camper slash customize to that. So maybe I can get my dad to do a whole series on that. But anyway, guys, so yeah, Cobalt's doing great. Like I say, when you do, whether it be transmissions, engines, or even small stuff like brakes, I personally recommend laying all your tools out, laying all your bolts out. That way you know what you got. So there's all that. There's the old Cobalt. We'll get her fixed. Maybe I'll get my dad to film a video on the old S10. And that'll pretty much be it. Not sure what he's got for content coming, but, you know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And, yeah, you know, it's fine if you want to blow up the clutch, but make sure you know how to fix it. Otherwise, you're going to be paying a hefty price to have the clutch put in these suckers. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll shout at you later.